Aaron Rodgers is showing up. He showed up last night, flew in private plane, and he's in Green Bay. Is he going to be at camp today, or does he wait till tomorrow? If this was a movie, I'm not sure returning to Green Bay would have been a satisfying ending for anybody with Aaron Rodgers. And you might ask yourself, what did I just watch for the last 2 hours? What was the point? And why is Miles Teller in it? Yesterday, reporting a bit complicated. Apparently, Rodgers and the team negotiated a way to give him control of his future after this season. But what was all the drama about? Was Rodgers willing to sit out, retire? Did fans, media blow everything out of proportion? Yes. Overreacting seems to be, it's certainly a quarterback news. I mean, that's part of the fabric of this country. The worst part now is there's going to be a sequel next summer with Aaron Rodgers. And I don't know if Miles Teller will have a reoccurring role in Aaron's vacation buddy here. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a box office success. It is. As overblown as all of this was, Rodgers is a topic that will always sell. And this year, I guess, looks set. The future, far from uncertain. Go figure. Rodgers want to stay, get a seat at the table, get to be involved in personnel decisions. Is Devontae Adams going to re-sign? Is he going to re-sign for 1 year and then maybe depart when Rodgers departs? If they say, hey, we're going to trade you wherever you want to go. Well, what if Green Bay doesn't get what they want in return for Aaron Rodgers? Do you trade him still where he wants to go? A lot of questions here, and we'll try to find some answers here coming up. Tom Silverstein, who does a great job for the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, is going to join us. He's at Packers camp, and see if we can sort out some of these looming questions here. This isn't one of those. Now, I get the feeling Rodgers will show up, be smiling, and be like, this was no big deal. What's the big deal, guys? Told you I was showing up. But the 11th hour negotiations that Adam Schefter has been reporting on, do you give him a new contract? Is it a contract for 1 year? Addendum to the contract? If you're Devontae Adams, do you want to sign up for a long-term deal if you know Aaron Rodgers isn't going to be there? Is there a chance you can keep Aaron Rodgers after this? If you could say to the Packers right now, you can go back and let's act like Jordan Love never existed. Or are you completely still sold on Jordan Love? Or go back to February and get ready to trade Aaron Rodgers. If I gave them those do-overs, you can stay with Jordan Love, you can trade Aaron Rodgers, you can draft a wide receiver, you can give him a heads up. You can say to Aaron, hey, by the way, if this quarterback is on the board, then we're probably going to take him. This from Adam Schefter. It's not done yet, but according to multiple reports, Rodgers arriving in Green Bay, and both sides hope to finalize an agreement. The agreement in principle would include an approximation of the following conditions that the two sides now are finalizing to alleviate and address some of Rodgers' issues before the opening of Tuesday's training camp. 2023 year in Rodgers' contract, the last one in his current deal, would be voided, no tags allowed in the future. The Packers would agree to renew Rodgers' situation at the end of the season. Rodgers' contract would be adjusted with no loss of income to give the Packers more cap room now. Mechanisms will be put in place to address Rodgers' issues with the team. Mechanisms. If you don't do this, then that triggers this mechanism. Yes, Paulie.
I got a question on the first one. The 2023 year in Rodgers' contract, the last one of the current deal, would be voided. Would that mean he would be a true free agent at the end of this football season?
No, because from what I've been reading, they will trade him to the team of his choice.
Okay. I don't know. There was one?
I don't think they're just going to let him walk.
I guess by the language there, it makes it sound like they're cutting his contract down a year completely.
Yes, they are. Uh-huh. And then they can just, if everything goes well and then he decides to stay, then I guess there's a new contract there.
Oh.
But McLevin, did you see where the Packers agreed to trade him to the team of his choice?
No. I did see that, but I don't understand. I don't know what they mean by the word mechanism at all. They have to write this out and sign a piece of paper, and nobody is clear on what's going to be in that piece of paper.
I'm guessing that's being sorted out as we speak.
I have seen critics say that the Packers are in a position where they might not get anything for Rodgers in the future, but that has not been confirmed at all. Like if he walks.
Okay.
But I've also heard that thing where they control where they can trade him. So I don't know.
Yeah, because, I'm confused. Because if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I can just walk. Last game, I just walk out the building. Yeah, Paul.
In the paragraphs after in the Adam Schefter's report, the Packers' agreement to review the situation at the season implies that the team will trade Rodgers if he still feels that way about the Packers' culture and decision-making.
Okay.
As long as those conditions are met, Rodgers would have input on where he goes in trade.
Okay. But see, that's tricky because if you're the Packers, you're running a business here. Aaron Rodgers doesn't want to be part of your business. What am I getting in return for Aaron Rodgers? What happens if Rodgers is dinged up a little bit? Does he have any incentive to continue to play? Does he play hurt? Can he play as well as he did last year? I mean, it's not a good division. That certainly helps. How much pressure is on him? This is fascinating. Davante Adams, now I guess they're negotiating a long-term contract there. If you're Davante Adams, do you want to stay if Aaron Rodgers goes? I saw where Trey Wingo tweeted out that I guess Randall Cobb may be coming back. Rodgers wants Randall Cobb. I mean, where's Jordy Nelson?
Yeah.
Come on.
They get the band back together.
Yeah, yes, McLevin.
Theoretical question. If you ran a team, would you want your quarterback to have input? Like, is this a real thing?
Well, I wouldn't give Deshaun Watson input or that ability at age 24. But I just think if you say, I don't think you can go wrong in at least using your quarterback as a sounding board. Here's the problem, though. If you do offer an opinion and then we don't agree with your opinion or we go in another direction, are you creating something? Are you making it even worse? If the Packers had said to Aaron Rodgers prior to the draft, hey, these are the guys we have on our big board. Just want to let you know, want to give you a heads up. If this quarterback is available, then we're going to seriously consider him. Do you think that Aaron Rodgers would have gone, yeah, cool, I get it, absolutely. Or he would have gone, you got to be kidding me. You're not going to get me a wide receiver in the first round? So I know that when Aaron came on this show and he said, hey, I knew 5 seconds before. Now, I don't know if 5 seconds or 5 minutes, but okay, he got a heads up of sorts. But if you would have said to him, hey, going into the draft, we really like these players. If CeeDee Lamb is there, we're taking him. If he's not, just want to let you know we have grades on these two quarterbacks. And what happens if you don't have any plans to draft a quarterback? And then all of a sudden Jordan Love is there and you go, oh, gosh, we got a first round. We got to take him. I mean, do you make a quick phone call to Aaron Rodgers? Hey, Aaron. I mean, do you trade up and then call him and say, hey, we just traded up. We're going to take Jordan. I don't think it would have satisfied Aaron Rodgers. I just don't think. Because, hey, we're giving you a heads up that we're drafting your replacement. Have a good night. I don't think that would have gone over well. Now, the courtesy of doing that, yeah, I get it. But Tom Brady just got that courtesy in Tampa. He didn't get it in New England. Russell Wilson wants it. Patrick Mahomes probably has it. Lamar Jackson signing a new deal is probably going to want it. Dak Prescott's going to want it. I mean, this is the new era. This is, as I said yesterday, the NBAization. It's like NBA players are saying that I want to have a seat at the table. I want to dictate. Who are we bringing in? I'm going to go join a super team. This is what's going on. Yes, Eden.
But isn't there a nicer way to say to Aaron Rodgers, oh, by the way, we're drafting your replacement right now? Like, can't you just say, hey, if there's a valuable quarterback taken there, we might take him as an asset. We could trade him, a high-end backup, that kind of thing. I don't know that you have to say so bluntly, by the way, this is your replacement we just took.
No, you wouldn't say it.
I know.
But in Aaron's mind, he's going, oh, okay, you're going to do to me what I did to Brett Favre. Yes, Paulie.
If I was the Packers, that's exactly what I'd say. The last time the franchise took a quarterback that dropped in the first round, it worked out pretty well because you're going to the Hall of Fame. We're going to do it again, and we hope that you keep him on the bench for 3 years.
No, because then if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'd go, dude, you weren't the guy who drafted me.
But I learned from my predecessors that when a quarterback falls in your lap, you take him.
If I'm a Packers fan, I'm like, great, can we hire those guys back?
Yeah, can I bring Ted Thompson
I like
back?
that a lot better than what's going on now.
Rest in peace. Yeah. The guy who drafted you is not the one drafting Jordan Love. Just letting you know there.